right, Brakatha Yahweh.
Brakatha Yahweh.
Brakatha Yahweh Shai.
Brakatha Yahweh Shai.
Brakatha Yahweh.
Brakatha Yahweh.
Brakatha Yahweh Shai.
Brakatha Yahweh Shai.
Brakatha Yahweh.
Brakatha Yahweh.
Brakatha Yahweh Shai.
Brakatha Yahweh Shai.
Call Halal Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to our apostles and elders of the Great Millstone. Peace, salutations, and blessings to the hopefully elect. I'm the brother Kabash. I'm with the older brother Aina. And this is, we're from the Great Millstone Dallas camp. You know, this is going to be an in-transit lesson. And basically, we're just going to go in, it's a response to these guys, you know, this GMS Fallout guy, okay. You know, he fell out of Great Millstone, man. And the Lord took the spirit from him, man, okay. Now he's spewing a completely mad doctrine, man, okay, and concerning the topic of the Icbm, which are the intercontinental ballistic missiles, okay, intercontinental ballistic thermonuclear missiles, man, that are gonna come, excuse me, I'm stuttering, gonna come and destroy America, man, okay. So we're gonna start with this scripture in Isaiah, and it's Isaiah the 13th chapter, verse 5. It's we'll start at verse 5. It says, "They come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord Yahweh, and the weapons of his indignation." All right, and it says they come from a far country, man. And like the brother Aina made the point, man, because this guy, you know, I don't even know his name. His name is not important, man. He's a nobody, man. He said that the missiles, spoken of in 2nd Ezra 16, and Lord willing we get that, are talking about lightnings, talking about thunderbolts, man. Okay, you know, he says it's talking about thunderbolts, lies, and the 4 sword judgments. Okay, the beast of Tyr, you know, etc. Okay, etc. Okay, but we're gonna prove that the missiles are talking about that the arrows, okay, are also known as the intercontinental ballistic missiles. Are that's what they actually are, man. Okay, but it says they come from a far country, and that's right, man. Okay, like the brother said, thunderbolts don't come from a far country; they come directly from above, man. Okay, this is talking about a device, okay, that is gonna be launched, okay, from another country to come destroy America, man, which is known as Babylon the Great in the scriptures. You gonna say something?
Yeah, the scriptures talk about the missiles, man. I'll pull this precept real quick.
I get it for you, brother. I get it for you. This is Isaiah chapter 54, verse 17.
Okay.
It says, verse 16, it says, "Behold," and this is the Most High speaking. He says, "Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire." Right.
So that's going into the thermonuclear missiles. Okay. Now the smith, matter of fact, keep going. Because the smith, you know, that's what they call a smith. Basically,
forger.
It manipulates metals.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
a blacksmith.
A blacksmith. That's what we're looking. Mm-hmm. Blacksmith. But now, blacksmith in these modern times, because what does a blacksmith do? A blacksmith what makes the swords, right? Mm-hmm. What's a modern day sword? A gun. Mm-hmm. All right, or a weapon. Another weapon that Esau uses is these missiles, man. Mm-hmm. All right. Now Jake said that, you know, that Esau got bombs, but he don't have missiles. I'm sorry, but he don't have nukes. Mm-hmm. He don't have nuclear missiles.
Right.
Okay. So all of those test runs, you know, Operation Fishbowl, you know, Hiroshima and Nagasaki,
North Korea,
and right. Well, we're talking about ones that we actually have footage of.
Oh, okay.
Exploding stuff.
Yeah, right.
All that stuff was just fake stuff, you know, CGI back in the 40s and 50s.
Right.
No, man, you know, and that just goes to show you that Jake is just completely bugged out, man. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm laughing, but I'm kind of nervous at the same time, because the Most High can take that spirit away of prophecy away from any man. You see, to get that in fire not blown shall consume it. It says fire not blown shall consume it.
Go ahead. Yes, a little bit more. It says, "And that bringeth forth an instrument for his work."
Right, an instrument for his work. That strange act of sudden destruction that's going to come upon his place. Okay, Most High is going to rain missiles upon this place. Okay, and the arrows is not going into the the
thunderbolts,
thunderbolts. What was the other
lies, and the four sword judgments.
Yeah, man. Jake is tripping, man.
Yeah, come on.
You know. Now let's go ahead and get.
It's a little bit more.
Let's go.
It says, "And I have created the waster to destroy," and that's right. The Lord He put the thought into these men's head. He gave them the information. He gave them the information. He gave them the information to create these missiles, man. Okay, right. The intercontinental ballistic missile, man. Okay, for his will, man, right. Which is to destroy Babylon the Great, America off to destroy it, man. Right. Okay,
because it says He created the waster to destroy. Why does the Most High going to create a waster if you don't need a man to create lightning? You see what I'm saying? The Most High can put a spirit on an angel to make lightning, but if we're talking about missiles, nuclear missiles, that ain't gonna just be formed by itself. That ain't natural. A man has to make that, you know? And so He put the spirit on them to make that.
Job chapter 20, verse 28. The increase of his house shall depart, and his goods shall flow away. Excuse me. This is, we're gonna start at verse 26. All darkness shall be hid in his secret places. A fire not blown shall consume him.
Right, going into the wicked. Okay? A fire not blown shall consume these Edomites. All right? It's not going to be a traditional fire like it's going to be an immediate fire. All right? It's going to be consuming fire. Oh, in Zechariah too.
Right.
Zechariah, the 14th chapter.
Right.
Where it talks about their eyes are going to consume away in their sockets. Okay? You know, that doesn't happen by lightning, man. Everybody ain't gonna get struck by bolts of lightning and their eyes gonna turn into a crisp. That's talking about the nuclear missiles, man.
Right, brother.
You see? But hey, these guys don't believe, like it talks about in 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 13, evil seducers are gonna wax worse and worse.
Right.
You know?
Hey, giving heed to these other doctrines, man. You know,
to demons.
Right.
The demons whisper in your ear and say, hey, you know that's really a hoax.
Yeah.
You know,
it's an evil suspicion have overthrown them. You know, just roughly paraphrasing in Apocrypha. You know, some to the point of an evil suspicion, man. Okay, it convince you, man. That demon, like brother said, convince you, man. Okay, that what the truth is not the truth, man. Okay, what's being preached by Great Millstone, man.
Hey, let's go to the scripture. Let's go to here, I got it right here, 2nd Ezra chapter 16.
Okay.
You want to read it?
Okay.
This is what he was reading.
Okay, but I just want to make one more quick point. It says a fire not blown, because ancient fires, you have to blow oxygen, you have to fuel them basically. Okay, oxygen have to be blown into them. Okay, but this is talking about a fire not blown, like you said, it's going to those missiles, man. Okay. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse.
Start at verse 5 or wherever you want.
Okay, it says verse 5. It says a fire, verse 4, it says a fire is, I started verse 5. Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away?
Right, because if you look at verse 1, it talks about how woe to Babylon, woe unto Asia, woe unto Egypt. Okay? Which Babylon and Egypt, we know that this place, America, is Babylon the Great, and it's spiritually Sodom and Egypt. Okay, so that's referring to America. All right, so America's not going to be destroyed by lightning. Okay, America's not going to be destroyed physically by lies. And by what is it? The four plagues.
Yeah.
Or the four judgments.
Yeah. Okay.
Now America is going to be is going to suffer those things. It's going to suffer pestilence. It's going to suffer famine.
Beast,
wild
beast.
The wild beast is going to suffer the sword. All right, people going to get gunned down. All right, but the final plague is going to come across Babylon. All right, Babylon the Great is thermonuclear destruction. Okay, so let's keep reading on that.
Come. I'm gonna jump down to the.
Let me know when to turn to.
Okay. I'm gonna jump down to the 11th verse. It says, jump down to verse verse 11, it says, or did you want me to start with the 10th verse?
You just keep reading verse 5.
Okay. It says, verse 6, may any man drive away an hungry lion in the wood?
Right. There's no way that a man's going to be able to turn away the wrath of the Most High. Okay? The Most High's wrath is going to be like a hungry lion. It's going to come after you. Go ahead.
Gone. Or may anyone quench the fire in stubble when it has begun to burn?
Right. Ain't no way in hell you're going to be able to quench a thermonuclear missile. You ain't going to be able to put that fire out. You still can barely put out a house fire, man. Go ahead.
It says, may one turn again, may one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer?
How in the hell are you going to turn away a thermonuclear missile? Right? That archer, those arrows is going into the missiles, man. You're not going to be able to turn it away. Okay?
The mighty Lord, Yahweh, sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away?
Right. Those plagues is this, get that,
2nd Ezra 15.
What's he talking about? Zechariah chapter 5.
This is Zechariah chapter 5, verse.
And then get Malachi chapter 4.
This is Zechariah chapter 5, verse 1. Oh, that's what you wanted?
Yeah. What part where it talks about the curse? Yeah.
It says, then I turned and lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll.
Yep, which is going into the chariots. Okay, go ahead.
And he said unto me, what seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits.
Right, so Zechariah saw a chariot. It was a cigar-shaped chariot. All right, the so-called UFO. Go ahead.
Right. Then he said unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth.
Right, that curse that goes over forth over the face of the whole earth. So you got the chariots, okay? The chariots are going to also be causing destruction as well, okay? And it's going to shoot laser beams out of the chariots, all right? Yahweh Shai is going to be, and his angels are going to be in those chariots. The Spirit of the Lord is going to be in those chariots to destroy this place, America. All right? And he's also going to use thermonuclear missiles to destroy America. Okay? So there's going to be multiple things that's used. All right? But lightning, you can't. Come on, man. Lightning, yeah, it'll start a wildfire. All right? But it's not going to make a place utterly desolate forever. When you burn down a forest, it grows back again. Okay? This destruction, this fire is going to be so devastating. America's never going to be. Okay?
That's right.
And there's not going to be any
Yeah, because it says desert creatures are going to dwell here. And in the book of Isaiah, man, it states desert creatures are going to dwell here, man. Okay? You're not going to have any remaining life, anything, man. It's going to be burnt to a crisp, man. Okay? It's going to be a memorial, man. Okay? Babylon the Great, the mother of all harlots, man. Okay? For its wickedness is going to be destroyed, man. Okay? What is it you want, brother? You had called for Zechariah 5 and...
Yeah, Malachi 4. Stop reading in this. There's more than that.
Okay. I'll pull it up. This is Malachi chapter 4, starting at the top. Okay, at the last verse. And he shall turn the heart of the fathers to the children, and the heart of the children to their fathers, lest I come and smite the earth with a curse.
Right. And Yahweh Shai is going to come and smite the earth with a curse. All right. But before he smites the earth with a curse, he's going to seal his elect, those that are exempt from judgment. Okay. And that curse is thermonuclear destruction.
That's right.
All right. You got that in Zechariah?
Con. And I was going to make a quick point. Okay. it says in Revelations to the angels basically they're commanded to hold back the winds, man. Okay, which that winds is synonymous with destruction, man. Okay, so basically hold back the fulfillment of the thermonuclear Icbm, the missiles coming to destroy America, until the 144,000 are sealed, man, the elect. Okay. Baharium. Okay. This is Zechariah chapter 12, and we're going Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people. The Lord Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their mouth shall consume away, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
Right. And that's exactly what's gonna go down, man. Whenever you look at videos of nukes, which how can you say a nuke don't exist, man, or that's a hoax? Come on, bro. A hoax? Yeah, now we know the moon landing, yeah, that was a hoax. Mm-hmm. But the thermonuclear missiles was not a hoax, man. Yeah. All right. You're not gonna fake a whole country isn't gonna fake its destruction. You know what I'm saying? They have footage, bro. And to this day, you know what I'm saying, of the destruction that these missiles caused. Mm-hmm. Okay? Mm-hmm. And plenty of it. They have whole documentaries on it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Esau was testing the hell out of them nukes. That's why you got them nuke pacts and treaties that you basically can't test them no more. You know what I'm saying? It was getting too destructive to the world. Mm-hmm. You know, because you got atomic bombs, which is what he dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and then you got them nuclear bombs, which is even more powerful than that. Okay, and that's what's gonna rain down on America. You gonna say?
Nah, we're gonna continue on in 2nd Esdras, the 16th chapter,
and we're gonna get that in
Isaiah?
Joel.
Okay, calm.
Matter of fact, yeah, keep going on that. We'll get Joel next.
It says, a fire, verse 9, shall go, in 2nd Esdras 16, it says, a fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? Mm-hmm. It says, he shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? Mm-hmm. He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? Right.
Now, I mean, come on, look at it. When you had the chariot come down on Mount Sinai, the Lord's presence came down. Of course, there was thunderings and lightnings, all right. And if I'm not mistaken, an earthquake, all right, when the Lord came down on Mount Sinai, okay. But guess what happened? It wasn't that wasn't the arrows. That's just going into the Lord's presence. It's a fearful thing, right? When the chariots come out of the sky, man, it's gonna be lightning. It's gonna be clouds of darkness.
Shaking,
you know.
Yep.
But that ain't the arrows. That ain't the missiles. And then just to say that the nukes are altogether destroyed, bugging out, man. Go ahead.
We're gonna jump to.
I mean, altogether don't exist. Not even destroyed. He said that they don't even exist.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Joel chapter 2, verse 1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day
For the day of the Lord is at hand, right?
It say, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand.
Right. And so why are they going to tremble? Because of that? Because of a lot of lightning? Or some nukes? It's going to be because some nukes, man. They're going to see the missiles in the air.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Lightning, now, yeah, it's scary, okay, but what's more scary to see, a bunch of lightning or some some nuclear missiles coming headed your way, man?
That's right.
And hearing that alarm sound, man.
That's right.
You know?
And just look at Hawaii for an example. You know, they had the false alarm, so-called, in Hawaii of a intercontinental ICBM coming. You know, a missile alert. People, you had a man die, man. Okay, people running, hiding, praying. You know, in fear, man. And it states that in the scriptures, we're gonna get it, man.
That's woe, man. They weren't sorry. They weren't repenting.
Right.
Right. But they were lamentful.
Right.
And that's woe, man. They were woeful. Mm-hmm. They were saying, alas. Mm-hmm. You know, woe is me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they weren't repenting though. Wasn't nobody sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't repenting. No, they were lamenting, man.
That's right.
They were basically crying.
That's right.
You know, they were weeping. They were scared.
That's right.
Because of what? The coming destruction that they perceived was going to come. And this is exactly the sentiment that's coming to America when they see a bunch of missiles in the air, or they get the news flash or the red or the amber alert, you know, and that's what they used last time, right? The amber alert, right?
Nah,
it was
just like a missile alert. We don't know the name, you know.
Okay.
We can't think of the name.
But
right
it popped up on the phone like
yeah,
Amber
yeah,
alerts,
presidential,
you know?
something like that. Yeah,
and so you know that's gonna cause them to lament.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And the scripture state that.
So woe means to lament, man, or to be in a lamentful state, a lamentful proclamation because of a destruction that is foreseen. Okay, go ahead, brother.
A day of darkness, verse 2, and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains.
Right, exactly. And so guess what? It's gonna be gloomy, but not because of no storm clouds. Okay, those mushroom clouds are gonna block out the sun.
That's right.
Okay, and the chariots too. There's gonna be so many chariots in the sky. It's gonna look like during the daytime, like how it was during the eclipse. Okay, basically in the middle of the day, it's gonna be dark. All right, even if you got a gloomy day outside with some clouds, it's kind of darker. How much more a mushroom cloud, man? Okay, it's gonna be a dark, dreadful day. Go ahead.
It says, a great people and a strong, there hath not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations.
Okay, so what's that going into? The missiles, man. The thermonuclear missiles. There's not going to be any more missiles after America. That's going to be it. Okay, but there's been plenty of lightning thunderstorms before. There's been plenty of pestilences before.
Right.
What does he say? Lives. There's been plenty of lives before. You see what I'm saying? These are the arrows that the Most High is shooting.
That's right.
Okay, at America and at Israel. Okay, and these other heathen nations. Go ahead.
A fire, verse 3, a fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth.
Right. So break that down, man. Okay. So say the arrows, those are the light. That's lightning, right? Well, break the scripture down. You can't break it down, man, because you don't believe in nukes. But it's in the scriptures. It says a fire. Read it again.
A fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth.
Right. Behind them a flame burneth, meaning that the tail end of the missile is basically the propeller. That's what makes it go in the air when it flies. Right. That's the jet part of it, or you know the missile, the projectile part of the missile. Okay. And then you got the nuclear warhead, which is, it says before them, meaning in the front part, the flame burneth, or the fire devoureth, right? And that devouring fire is that nuclear warhead, which is going to utterly consume anything it touches.
That's right.
Okay?
And the scripture stated it's going to be 200 million, 200,000, that's 200 million thermonuclear missiles, man, that are going to destroy, man. Okay? It's going to be overkill, man. Okay? Which is proving that America is going to be totally desolate, man. It's the weapons of the Lord's indignation, as it states in Isaiah. Matter of fact, let me grab that real quick. I know we started off with that, but it says, Isaiah 13:5, they come from a foreign country, from the end of heaven, okay, even the Lord, Yahweh, and the weapons of his indignation. Okay, these are the weapons of his indignation. What is indignation? Righteous anger, man. Okay. He's angry with Babylon the Great, man. Okay, he is against Babylon the Great for the wickedness and for it being the mother of all fathers, man. Okay, all nations have drunk of the wine of Babylon the Great, or America, man. Okay, America's the pinnacle, or Babylon the Great is the pinnacle of wickedness. Okay, it says to destroy the whole land, man. This is the judgment of the Lord, man. Okay.
Con, I got Revelation chapter 9, verse 15. It says, and the four angels were loosed, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year for to slay the third part of men. That third part of men is going into the wicked, which is Esau. Okay, and it says, and the
Go ahead, brother.
because you got the son of the sons of men, all right, the sons of God and the sons of the wicked. So that third part of men is going to destroy the Edomites, man. All right, the sons of the wicked.
That's
it
right,
says,
brother.
and the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000.
That's a million.
So,
oh, come on, you got it, brother.
yeah, so when you multiply 200, what does it say, 200,000 times 1,000, that's 200 million. Okay, and it says, and I heard the number of them. So John the Revelator saw how many heard the number of the amount of nuclear missiles were going to be fired upon America, man. And we pray towards that, man. Why the hell would you want to downgrade America's destruction and say, oh, hey, it ain't gonna be no nukes, but it's gonna be lightning though? You know? Then what are these scriptures going into? Explain. See, we have the understanding in these latter days because the Holy Spirit has been opened up unto His men, unto the Lord's men. Okay, but you can tell those who have the Spirit and those who don't, because they're breaking down the prophecies all wrong. Okay, and they go into one little two little scriptures and break them down wrong. Okay, but we go into the New Testament, Old Testament. Matter of fact, get that in. You got that? We're getting that in Joel right now. I know there's a little bit more though, right?
Come on. Okay.
We're talking about a Garden of Eden before them and after them, a desolate wilderness.
This is Joel. Go in behind this car. This is Joel, the 2nd chapter, verse 3. It says, a fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness.
Right. So a desolate wilderness is gonna be America, man. America is gonna be that desolate wilderness. Okay? Because before you could see, whenever a nuke, before a nuke hits the ground or before a nuke hits its target, is gonna be what? Basically regular everyday life going on. All right, and then sudden destruction. Okay, which is these nukes, man. It ain't gonna be just a 200 million bolts of lightning at the same time. Come on, man. Now the Lord can do what He wants, but this is prophecy, man.
That's right.
You got to break down. You got to be able to explain what's written.
That's right.
Okay, and what and the doctrine. All right, beginning with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. All right, the doctrine coincides with all the prophecies, all the scriptures in the law. Okay, everything, man. Why? Because like we said, the Spirit of the Lord is dealing with those men, and Lord willing, He's dealing with us.
That's right.
You know, is there more?
Yeah, and nothing shall escape them.
Right, nothing shall escape them, man. What's easier to escape, a lightning bolt or thermonuclear missile, man? Come on, man. You just gotta think about these things. You know.
The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen, so shall they run.
Right, and so it says, the appearances of them is the appearance of horses. Horses represent what? Power. Okay, you're gonna see basically a terrible, frightening sight. You're gonna see their power. All right, when you see them in the air, you're gonna know what they're capable of. Okay, go ahead.
Con.
Oh, and it says, and as horses shall they run. You know, meaning that they're gonna go. Okay, meaning they're gonna go. They're gonna continue to run. All right, you're not gonna be able to escape it.
Yeah, right. Okay. Like
run towards you, and they don't, because horses you can't outrun a horse. Go ahead, brother.
Like the appearance, like the noise of chariots on the tops of mountains shall they leap, like the noise of a flame of fire that devoured the stubble, as a strong people set in battle array. Right. And these are a part of the Lord's army, man. These missiles, man.
Right.
Okay, that's why it's being a similitude is being made. A simile is being made of the missiles being like people in battle array. Okay, because we're gonna keep going. It says, before their face the people shall be much pain. Right. Before the sight of these missiles, man, the people are gonna be in fear, man. Like the brother was going into earlier. Okay, it says all faces, people are gonna be terrorized, man.
What's that? All faces shall gather blackness.
Get that word blackness, Baba Kashar. It says all faces shall gather blackness. Now we're gonna pull this word blackness up in the blue letter, okay? And we're gonna go into that word, man. Okay. You know, it's in Joel 2:6.
Okay. All right. That word blackness is pa'awar. I'm sorry. Pa'arwar. It's still loading.
Gone.
All right. Pa'arwar, blackness. It says glow, heat, meaning dubious.
Dubious. Get that word pain. That's what
Pain?
I'm looking. No, let me see. Let me go into it, because you know, let me get that word.
It says
That's it.
when it's
That's
used
it.
as a noun, it's a flush of anxiety.
Of anxiety, man. That's
Right.
the key point. Okay. It says all faces shall gather anxiety. Basically, you're gonna be people are gonna be go ahead, bro.
It says, for example, grow pale with terror. In Nahum chapter 2.
Right. Hey, that breaks it down, man. Verse 7, they shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war.
Right. So they gonna basically, man, you ain't gonna be able to stop them, man. Okay. They're gonna be able to go past all in America don't really even have no walls. Okay, but they're gonna be able to enter into America's borders quick as hell. All right, and Esau it's gonna be too late.
And what's not gonna stop them? America's missile defense systems.
Right.
Those are not gonna work, man. Okay, because the spirit of the Lord is gonna be in these missiles to come and do their purpose, man. Okay, there's no stopping them, like it says. And they shall march every one on his ways, and they shall not break their ranks. Right, man. Not every missile that is shot off is gonna come to destroy, man.
Right.
Neither shall one thrust another. They shall walk every one in his path, and when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded.
Right. And so, exactly, like your brother said, when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. When Esau shoots up his missile against these thermonuclear missiles, these defense missiles are not going to be able to wound these missiles, man. Okay? Because that's what happens when you shoot a missile at a missile, it explodes, which would mean it would be wounded. All right? But it says also that they shall not thrust one into another. What does that mean? When you got missiles, 200 million of them bad boys, okay, coming, it could be easily, if one of them touch each other, make them explode, and it messes up the whole. No, they all gonna come straight down in his path. All right, the path of the Most High is intended for this place, and come right down on America, man.
That's right.
Okay, how can the lightning stop lightning? You see what I'm saying? Or how can lightning dodge it? You know, lightning doesn't go in a straight path. You see what I'm saying? I mean, we don't even have to explain it. I mean, these jakes, man.
Hey, to those who get it. Those who don't, man.
Right, man. Yeah, you know, these jakes, I don't even know where they come up. Satan just be whispering in their ear. And telling them everything they want to hear, man.
It's like, because this is a GMS fallout. I mean, it's like when you guys fall out, man, y'all just want to come against Great Millstone. Oh, y'all was down with the truth, and then you get kicked out. Now your whole mission is to disprove us, to be to come against us, man. Hey, bring out this truth, man, and hey, to hell with you people, man.
Through studying, we found this. Damn,
right.
You didn't find nothing.
Right, you need to go study more, man.
Right, you didn't find all this when you was in GMS.
Right.
But the scriptures say study to show thyself approved.
Right.
Why you wasn't studying, man? Now you studying and then finding all this crazy stuff.
Right, you studying with demons, man.
Right. Yeah, studying with Satan. He's supping with Satan. Instead of supping with Yahweh, Jay go from supping with Yahweh to supping with Satan, man. You know, which is a scary thing. You know, but I believe the point was made. I mean, unless you got some more precepts.
It's two more verses we'll finish. Verse 9, they shall run to and fro in the city. They shall run upon the wall. They shall climb up upon the houses. They shall enter at the windows like a thief. Verse 10.
It's going to be unexpected destruction, man. Okay.
Yeah, the Lord coming like a thief in the night, man.
Right. When you got a thief coming in a window, your window open, you left the pie out too long, or you left it out to cool overnight, and you go to sleep, and you got somebody come in through your kitchen window, you know what I'm saying, and you get your wife, you know what I'm saying, and got a knife by her throat, and you know what I'm saying, you wake up out of your sleep and you see that going on, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be through, you know what I'm saying, or you wake up and a gun, you know, in your face, you're gonna be caught slipping, man. That's all these people gonna be caught. It's gonna enter in like that.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna be just coming back for, you know, playing golf or, you know, going to Disneyland with their kids and everything that they hope for. All their family members are about to become cremated. You see? That's the terror of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, which is gonna be exuded through these thermonuclear missiles, man.
That's right. That's right. Verse 10, the earth shall quake before them.
Right. I mean, we just went into it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the earth, literally, the earth itself is gonna be mangled and tangled up,
Right.
man. The scriptures say the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard.
That's right.
You know? And so the earth itself is gonna be shuddering with all these 200 million missiles, man.
All right.
That's a lot of destruction, man.
New lands are gonna be created from the missiles touching down here, man. Okay.
Man, all these plastics gonna get burnt up.
Everything, man.
This the country size plastic continent. I mean, country size plastic island out there in the Pacific Ocean is gonna get taken care of as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It says the heavens shall tremble, the sun and the moon shall be dark, and the stars shall withdraw their shining.
Right, meaning there's gonna be so many clouds and so much smoke and dust, like you talk about it talks about that in Revelation 18. These other nations gonna see all the smoke of Babylon. They gonna lament, and they're gonna be sorry. I mean, not sorry, but they're gonna be they gonna you know, say woe unto us, you know, for Babylon is destroyed. Dang, I ain't able to buy and sell with them no more, you know.
So hey, hopefully the point has been made. We want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honor to apostles and elders of the Great Millstone. Peace, salutations, and blessings to the hopefully elect. Shalom.
Shalom.